Right, okay, so this video I'm going to actually go over the theme options panel and just mention a few things that you'll want to pay attention to that are kind of new features. But before I do that, I didn't want to create a separate video for this part because it's just a quick update. But since my site is called, my URL is called Make Cash with Paid Surveys, I'm going to change my title. And the way you do that is under Settings, General. Okay, General Settings. So I'm just going to match the keywords in my URL with my site title. So Make Cash with Paid Surveys. Now I'm going to take this title as well, and I'm going to go down to All-in-One SEO. Actually, sorry, let me update that. Save changes first. Okay, so that should now say Make Cash with Paid Surveys. I'll explain why that S has disappeared behind the banner in a second. And we'll go down to All-in-One SEO. Scroll down a bit, and I want to replace that generic title with my own title. I'm going to give it a home description because your title and your description are incredibly important for SEO. So I might say something like learn how to make cash with paid surveys and earn a nice income from home by taking paid surveys, something like that. Okay. Keywords aren't actually that important, at least not meta keywords, but I might put them in for good measure. So make cash with paid surveys, work from home, and whatever, online surveys, whatever. But the most important thing is your home title and your home description. The home title will appear up in the tab, but also from an SEO point of view, it gives Google a better idea of what your site's about, as well as the other search engines. So you scroll down, click Update Options. Okay, now let's go to the theme options. So you click Headlines Enhance, Theme Options. And the very first tab, General Settings, you actually have two options here in terms of how you want to display your header title. So you can either show a text title, such as this, or you can untick the text title, checkbox here, and you can upload a logo. Just keep in mind if you're uploading a logo to try to keep the logo, sort of this size if possible. If you have a really big logo, it's going to push things around and might not look so good. You can also untick the box that shows this banner, and you can have a big banner stretch across the entire header area. But that's up to you. But I'd suggest, for example, if we look at the default logo that comes with the blog, refresh this, you can see that logo's you can see the size of that. Okay, so just a little tip. But I'm going to keep the text title because I want to have that H1 tag in my header. You can change the font. You can change the color of the font. Site description, if you want to have a tagline on general settings, then you can adjust that here with pixel size and color. But for now, I'm just using just the site title, and it's a 49 pixel title. Actually, because that S was behind the banner slightly, I'll show you what I mean. So my site is called Make Cash with Paid Surveys, but you don't see the S. So I'll have to shrink this down a little bit, maybe take it down to about 44 pixels for site title. Click Save All Changes, refresh. Okay, so now that title fits. So that's quite a long title, but I wanted, for demo purposes, to match my domain name. Okay. You can scroll down a little bit. You can add your tracking code, such as Google Analytics. If you have any custom CSS, you can paste that in there. And then, of course, click Save All Changes. Styling options, that just has to do with the hyperlink color. So in this case, you can see here this Read More. It's that kind of bluish color. So you can change the hyperlink color for hyperlinks within your content. Navigation options, if you want to untick, if you tick that box, it'll get rid of this search field here. Okay, you would tick that to remove it. and then click Save All Changes. Homepage options. I'll get into this slideshow but basically this slideshow here, it's appearing because of this particular shortcode, but I'll get into that in another video. You can opt to, if you untick Enable Slider and you tick the Enable Video, you can paste in like a YouTube video iframe, or in this demo that comes with the blog, I have a Vimeo video. So if I save all changes and refresh, you'll see the slider's been replaced with a video. So that makes it handy. Just keep in mind that the video should be 580 pixels by 300 pixels, and you can see it here as well, because that will fit nicely in relation to the rest of the elements on the home page, as well as the slider is also 580 by 300. So if I refresh that, you can see the sliders. Okay. Display sticky posts. At the moment, these blogs use sticky posts, and I've set it to show 5, so it doesn't matter how many additional articles you add to your blog once you've installed it, as long as you only have 5 sticky posts, or however many sticky posts here, typed in here, and you have this ticked, it will only show sticky posts, so you won't see any other articles appear above or below these sticky posts. So if you want to show 10 sticky posts, you just type 10, etc. Okay? Homepage top sidebar. This is a little bit of a misnomer because I'm calling it homepage top sidebar, but you can actually display this, what I'm calling top sidebar, or 3 widgets above a single post, or all the posts, show on all posts, show on posts by IDs, show on all pages, show on certain pages by ID, and I'll show you what that looks like. This is just, I'm just ticking it for the home page. But again, I'll create a separate video to explain more about this. I'm just showing you, giving you a brief overview of the theme options. Some of you may like this idea, some of you may not. It's completely optional. I've included 3 generic banners just to give you an idea, and I'll go over this later, so don't worry about this now. I'm just showing you what you can add. You can add this above posts. It doesn't have to be on the home page. Okay. So go ahead and untick that. Get back to that later. Layout options. Excuse me. You can show the full content instead of excerpts. You can show the full article on your home page. Sales page options. Basically, I created a separate page template that has no footer, no header, and no sidebars. And I'm calling it sales page because that's how I envision this being used by you folks. You can use it whatever way you like, but it's a unique page template that I think you'll like. So you can adjust the width of it, the font size of the, just regular paragraph fonts. You can change the background color, border color. But I'll create a separate video for this particular feature. Replace affiliate URLs, will create a separate video for this one as well. But you can now just paste in your hop links, and you can create them. And these are the vendor IDs. Okay. Backlink tips. This is just really kind of for new people, or really for anybody, I guess, just to remind you. Have you either submitted articles lately? Hire some people to build backlinks for you, just to help your sites rank if you can't be bothered building your own backlinks. And that's about it. That's all I'm going to really kind of mention on the theme overview. The rest of the stuff you can have a look at. So I'll see you in the next video.